Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. Hi, Bambi. Thank you for joining me. My friends, my name is Angela. I am the owner of Creative Energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm a premier retailer for Dixie Belle over here in Frankfurt in Germany. Hi, Masha. Hi, Dixie Belle. Hi, Michelle. Thank you guys for being with me. So, guys, when you tune in, just let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Manchats. Hi, Melody. And if you have any questions, put it in the comments also. Also, when you watch replay, please put hashtag replay into the comments. I would love to see who is watching this video. And also then if you have questions, hi Sue, put it in the comments also. I will come back later to answer those questions for you. If I miss a question during the live, please repost it because it scrolls up pretty quick and I might not see it. If you need to have it answered straight away, just post it a second time and I hope I'm going to see that. So guys, I have this beautiful tall, like, is it called like a dresser type in English? I'm not quite sure. This piece is basically, it is already sold. I've picked it up from a friend and it was already sold even before I unloaded it from the car. Somebody's seen it and wanted to have it straight away. So but it needs to have some sort of repairs and stuff like that. You can see it is already painted. So there is some sort of preparation I have to do on this piece. So I've got to come a little closer. I'm going to bring you closer in later also when we do like the tall boy. Okay, yeah, thank you, Michelle. So tall boy. Okay, learn something new. Hello to Greek. Thank you for joining me. So guys, this is unusual for me. I have my hair open. You may have noticed. I usually have like, it's like curled together, but I've been to the hairdresser today and she always does such a great job. I've got her, I'm going to this lady for about almost 20 years now. And every time I go there, she asks me, because she makes me all beautiful, and she asked me, are you gonna go out tonight then, because she knows I work a lot and I never go out. I always go straight home. And obviously, today there's all this virus thing and stuff like that going around. She obviously, she didn't ask. So I thought I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try to leave my hair open for tonight. I don't know for how long this is going to work because I'm a chaos person, you know that. So anyhow, this piece is already painted. It is a wooden piece, and it's almost like a factory finish. So it's pretty shiny. I wouldn't paint straight onto it. You probably can, and you probably will be fine. But because I'm going to, it's a custom piece. I want to make sure everything is going to be fine. Hallo Sabine. It's going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen. You could put some slick stick on there, which I don't really want to do. I'm going to sand it a little bit. If you have like a nice sander, like from Surf Prep or something like that, that'll be perfect. Obviously, I'm at home at the moment. It is 8 p.m. Over here in Germany. So I am at home. If I start with a sander now, I'll be in big trouble with my neighbors in the house. So I'm not going to do that. But from Dixie Belle, we have a fantastic product from Surf Prep, and those are those red pads. And this is what I'm going to use on this piece. I'm going to scuff sand it. And the thing is, you can see those drawers, they're pretty detailed. With a normal sander, you'll have a little bit of trouble to get like in all those creases in here. And those from Surf Prep, it's like a spongy type, so you can go nicely all around the edges and stuff like that, which works brilliant. So this is what I'm going to show you. Hi Nina, hi Cynthia, hi Mika, oh Wendy, loads of people here, that's great. So I'm going to use this just to scuff sand it a little bit, and also they have to be made some minor repairs. There's like those sliders here from the drawers, and there's like, you can see I've got like a clamp on here. It was one of those things was like split in the middle, so I glued it together and put this clamp on there. This should be dry by now. Down here is I'm gonna bring you a bit closer in there. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go flying. So, and careful, stay with me. I'm gonna bring you a little further down. So you can see there's like one of those things missing down here. I've got like a wooden. Already bought the wood for it. I'm going to cut it to size, and then it's going to be go on there. Also on this side, you can see that this is loose. So I'm going to glue that, and I'm going to nail that on there. And I'm not going, you can see it's like just like a little bit off. I'm not going to take it completely off. I have a little trick. Hi, Vera. I have a little trick to get the glue under there without being totally messy. And for that, I am taking just like a piece of paper, which is like a little thicker. I'll rip it down to size. You can fold it up to make it a little more stable also. And then I've got my wood glue in here. I'm going to take the Premium Wood Glue by Tide Bond. It dries pretty quick, and it's waterproof and stuff like that. So I'm going to open that up, and I'm just going to pour a little. Hang on, stay with me, and pour a little on here. Not gonna need much. Just gonna put a little down there, and then I just like grab this this cardboard or whatever it is. I just stick a little on there, and then I am just sliding this under into this gap and under the wood. And this also works very nicely when you have, for example, veneer which gets loose. You can you do the same thing. You just slide it under the veneer with the glue, and when you pull it out, you fold that back just like a little, so you can slide it under there. And when it's under there, you press it down a little, and the glue is going to be taken off and is going to stick under here. So, and then you have like, this is basically on this piece just like a double secure thing. And now I'm going to come in with my nail gun, the girl and her power tools. I've got like this it's got no cables. It's like with a battery. Hi, Yanis. Oh, okay. Liz, I'm thinking of you. I hope you're going to stay safe. So this is like a nail gun, and the only thing you do, this is very easy to handle. You press it down really, really good onto the piece, and then you can see that light goes on, and only then you can pull the trigger basically. I'm setting this. Okay, now you really have to put pressure down to be on the piece where you want to nail it, and then they sink into the piece. If they're still a little bit sticking out, the only thing you do, you grab a hammer, and you just nail it down a little more. That's it now. So, and now this is nice and tight and secure. You can take off the excess glue, which may have squeezed out, but this is an easy way to get the glue nicely under there without having to take the whole thing off basically. Yes, I love that tool. This is brilliant. So This is for that. This other thing I have to cut it down to size, so I'm not going to do anything to that. Hardware on this piece, I am probably going to keep it. Also there, it's got, I think it's quite cute. It's got like this, yeah, like Bowie type of things on the sides here, which I think is pretty nice. I'm going to clean it nicely, and I'm going to show you something also with the red pads. Maybe we can unveil something underneath. Let's see. But on the top here, just going to put you up so you can see the top drawer. It has only a knob on there. I'm going to use some woody band on this piece also. And hi Evelyn, hi to Las Vegas, hi Sue. So I have, where is it? I have, okay. On top there, I have a woody band piece. This is this piece I want to have up here. This is going to go in the middle of this drawer, and then I'm going to have that that knob going on top here. This is the plan. So, but you can see that hole is a bit further up and not in the middle of this piece. So I have to drill a new hole, and I'm going to fill this hole up. So I have, for filling up that hole, I've brought with me the Dixie mud, and I'm using the Dixie mud in white just to keep it like in the same color. The Dixie mud comes in, I'm just seeing I've got a nice bruise there. I don't know, I must have bumped into something again. The Dixie mud by Dixie Belle, it comes in white, it comes in black, and it comes in brown. And you can use it for wood filling, for wood repairs. You can fill the holes. You can fill, if you have like this edge up here is a little damaged from that piece. You can fill those things up. That works all nicely. You can do some raised stenciling with it. So this is an absolute fantastic product. So I like it when you have one product which you can use for loads of different purposes. So, but for now, I'm going to fill that hole up here. And as I'm going to want to have it completely filled up, I'm just going to get some tape. I'll get that drawer out now. See that you can see what I am doing there. So you can see the drawers is pretty like rough and stuff. So this is basically the last step. When the whole thing is finished, I'm going to look to the inside or look after the inside and make sure that all the drawers go nicely. Hi Irina, hey. So I'm happy you guys got that. I'm basically over here in Frankfurt. I am on an hour early because we had like the clocks go back on the weekend. So this is different timing now. I'm glad I made sure I checked that this Dixie Belle this morning or this afternoon, basically, because I thought there's going to be some different timing now. So this is that hole. Just to come down also. This is this hole, and obviously it goes down to the inside also. So when I put my Dixie mud on there, I want to have it completely filled, but I don't want to have it squeeze out on the back side. You knew, Michelle. So I'm going, hi David. I'm going to put some tape on the inside of that hole so I can squeeze basically the mud nicely into it. So the Dixie mud, I'm going to open that up and show you. Dixie mud is exactly what it says. It is like, it's got like a, it's like a paste. It's like a muddy shape. And when it dries, you can sand it back down and work from there. So when I fill up a hole like this, I grab a little plastic bag. You can, you know, put it under with a spatula, something like that, and just like wipe it in there. But then you mostly have like all the mud on the outside. If you want to work a little more precise, so to say, you get like a plastic bag. And I just grab a little mud. You don't need much, obviously, for that hole. And I'm going to put this in the bag down here. So roll it up, make sure it's nicely on the bottom there. Let's see if I get that to work properly. It's all in this edge down there. So then I'm going to cut this edge off. It's basically like when you work with icing or something like that. Hi, Britt. Hi, Shannon. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. So, okay, so now I've got like this little like, yeah, icing bag. And now I can squeeze it into the hole. And I have, as I said, the tape on the back. So now it's going to come out. You can use a spatula. I'm using my finger. Put a little more on there. This, my hair is going on my nerves already. So I'm leaving it a little bit high because when it dries, it sinks in anyway. But this is a little tidier than if you spread it on there completely. Yes, it's a cooking trick for somebody who doesn't really cook, you know. I'm showing you cooking tricks for working with furniture. Oops. So I'm going to let that dry, and then you can, as I said, you can just like a cool trick, cooking trick. You can, and you know, on the back, you can see the mud. Maybe you can see that. The mud is like behind that tape, but it couldn't get through. So this is nice and thick squashed in there. So you can basically also, when you work from the other side, when you want to paint it from the inside, is nice and tidy. So this is what has to be done to that. And now I'm going to show you the... do you have any questions to the mud or something like that? Hi, Karen, Trevor. To see if I missed any questions. Don't think so. And just cooking tricks. Well, you never know. You never know. If you're an allergic person, I do have loads of tricks for you in this way anyway, because I'm allergic to gluten and I'm allergic to milk proteins. So I know. You see, this is very, very sticky at the moment. So there has to be some work to be done to the sliders and stuff. I'm not going to bother about that now. Okay, this is that. So now we come to the Dixie mud. When you opened that the jar, you should keep it in the fridge. Otherwise, it may go off. Yes, you could do that also, Ali. You can put it from the outside and from the inside. But this, like that, worked fine. Worked pretty fine. And when it dries, obviously when it dries, it loses moisture and it sinks in a little. You can apply a little more just to make sure it's nice and smooth. That's what I sometimes do. You can put another coat over the top, so that works absolutely fine. Okay, this to the side. And as I said, when you had that jar open, just keep it in the fridge. It lasts longer then. So, and when we finished showing you, when I finished showing you those bits and pieces I do to prepare the piece for painting, basically, obviously this piece was cleaned nicely. That's what I've done anyway beforehand. I've used, I know over here in Europe we don't have the white lightning. I had a good soul which gave me some. So I am very grateful, and I've used it on the whole piece from the outside and the inside, and it was pretty disgusting. There was like I don't know what they stored inside there. It was like paint and old things sticking in there. So this was nicely clean. When I turn it to the side now, I couldn't get everything off on the outside here. You can see that, but we're going to get that off with the sanding anyway. So now we're gonna come. Oh, I've got to have some coffee. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a coffeeholic. Coffeeholic. Yeah. Oh, getting depressed into the kitchen. So, trying to get everything out of the way. I'm not. It's like loads of things standing around me, which is always very, very dangerous. You know me. I'm very good at throwing things. So when we come down to sanding, this is basically also when I've done use the nail gun beforehand. You really should wear some safety glasses. I didn't think about it. Very bad. I had my other glasses on, but when you work with power tools, always make sure to wear some safety glasses and wear some gloves. And yes, ladies, they come in our hand size, in small sizes. I'm sure in the US you have like lovely pink gloves and stuff like that. Over here, I had to get black gloves, black like my soul. So I'm going to turn this to the side for now. I'm trying to make sure I keep that tall boy on the rollers. Stay with me. Ooh, very wobbly. No, it's on there. It's still on there. So obviously when you have laminated furniture, just make sure you can see, when you have laminated furniture, you can't scuff sand it. I had that question coming up last week when I was doing my kitchen cupboard, and my kitchen cupboard was like it was laminated, completely like plastic laminate, and you can't scuff sand that. If you go over it with a sander or something like that, it's just gonna go over it. Nothing's gonna happen. There's like nothing coming off. You will see that now when I go over this piece here, and there you can see, there is still those marks. Even I really cleaned it with some steel wool and stuff like that. This was not coming off. I see if that comes off with sanding. If it doesn't come off, if it's too much into the paint, I will even put some boss over that. Because sometimes you don't know what it was, if it was like a marker pen or something like that. Sometimes it can also happen that those stains bleed through your paint. So if you want to make sure that you're safe, you put some boss over that. And I always have a problem is when I finish painting, the drawers fit properly back into the furniture. Yes, this can happen when you paint the sides of the drawers. There are some tricks to, this is basically what we're going to do at the end with this piece, so stay with me. Not this time, but this is going to go over the next couple of weeks, as this is like lots of things happening to this piece. And at the end, I'm going to show you some tricks, make them nice and smooth again. And but we do that at the time. We'll get to that. But this is often the problem, that you can't get it off. So this, as I said, this surface, you can't really see that in that light. It is pretty, I'm gonna get another light, maybe you can see that a little better. If this would be like a flat paint, I wouldn't bother, but no, this is too bright. This is pretty shiny. This is a pretty shiny piece. Let's see if I can get that. But you can see, you know, how it reflects that light. You know, this is pretty shiny, that piece. This is the reason I'm not going to paint straight over it. So I've got this, as I said, I'm using from Surf Prep the red pads, which you can also get by Dixie Belle. And they are like this spongy type, which makes it nice that you can go around. I'm going to get you even further up so you can see, because the top is a little... Sorry, guys, I'm letting you flying around. As this top is like curvy and wonky and stuff like that. And when you have a normal sander, you can't really get through it. When you sand, also, you should wear a mask and you should wear safety glasses. I'm just going to put the safety glasses on for now. I'm not putting the mask on for now because otherwise you only hear me mumbling. So, hello Mansoor, thank you for joining. So this red pads, you can go nicely around those corners, which makes it beautiful to sand. And this piece, you can see this, like this paint is really coming off. You can see that on that red pad also, and you can go nicely into those curves to make sure that your paint is going to stick later on. If you have a sander by Surf Prep, that will be even more perfect. The sanders I have, I couldn't do this without putting some damage to this piece because it wouldn't curve around nicely, especially around those areas, you know. So I'm not going to take that paint completely down. I'm just going to scuff sand this to get the shine off. You can see there's like this paint coming off. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm even going to go both directions. This piece is going to be, I don't mind if there's like marks on there. We're going to do some blending, but not like some perfect blending, but some, blending with a little brush strokes and stuff like that. Similar to a piece I've done the other week, but there I really wanted to have the brush strokes. This one is going to be a little more blended, a little smoother. So let's see if we can get this off. Okay. All right. That works. Also up here, it's like this. I don't know what the hell I've done to that. They may have had some kids or something like that. There's like a heart drawn on there with a pen. So, and as I said, if there's like pen marks you can't get off and you intend to paint like a light finish, I would put some boss on there. It's like a stain blocker. Here is some also. That comes off nicely. So this is what I'm going to do over the whole piece. And also the drawers. It comes off nicely. And this is basically giving me then the perfect, Amy, the red pads you get from Dixie Belle also. So if you go to their page and you check for your local retailer, they should have those in stock. This is an absolute must-have. And they come in, this package comes in, oops, safety glasses, reading glasses. I'm getting confused here. Safety glasses, reading glasses. They come in, this is a pack of 8. This one is already open, so this is the one I'm using. And they come, the gray ones are the medium. That's the one I'm basically using on here now. Then it's like fine one. There's like different types. It's a fine one, it's very fine, and a super fine. So, and they are also absolutely brilliant for, this is basically what I wanted to show you also. When you paint or when you work with your hardware, you can use it on your hardware also. Yes, that's right. As I said, you could have used slick stick also, but I didn't want to put at the end like too much on there. So this is an easy way, because with those red pads it works absolutely easy. Just to stuff sand it. If it would have been like a plastic laminated piece, it wouldn't work. Okay, Michelle has the same issue with the drawers, so you get a solution for you girls. I'm going to see. This is like I don't like the color of it, so this is definitely going to be changed. And I'm gonna grab my very fine red pad for this. Can you use the sea spray and the patina paint for an outdoor resin piece? I don't know, patina spray. Yes, but for outdoor you'll have to seal it. Definitely. I have to seal it with skater hide or something like that, but apart from that you could use it on for an outdoor piece also. Yeah. So let's see what happens. I've got the fine red pad. As I said, with that spongy type, you can get like nicely around that piece. And sometimes you reveal a nice finish underneath. Let's see what this one turns out. This is what I was hoping this is going to happen, because I'm intended, guys, from the Moonshine Metallics by Dixie Belle, I'm a great fan of the Steel Magnolia, which is in between the gold and the silver. It's like a warmer silver, pretty nicely. And when I go around this hardware, this is having the, can you see that? This is taking like the top, this dirt basically finish off. You can see on the red pad, and it's revealing like it's not silver, it's not gold. And you're sometimes very surprised what's underneath. I had on another piece, I've done that, and I revealed copper underneath, which was perfect for the other piece then also, having copper. So move it around, just get around those edges. And this is, the nice thing you can do with those red pads. I'm going to show you what it looked before. So you can see that difference basically. This is the difference. Can you see that? So, and this is with those red pads. As I said, when you use the fine one, and I think this is, I'm gonna grab my Steel Magnolia. This is gonna go nicely together at the end. So this is the plan on the piece. So guys, what's the time? 35 minutes. I guess you've got the idea what we are, like some small tricks, tips and tricks around your pieces when you prepare them, if it's already been painted, to prepare it you butt chewed out. Why is that? Why is that? Slick Stick is a great product. I love it. You know, I've painted my kitchen, and without Slick Stick, I couldn't have done it. You know, this is like a cheap laminated kitchen cupboard series, very old by IKEA. You know, which is still perfectly fine. I just wanted to have it in a different color, so I use Slick Stick as a bonding primer. So that's absolutely perfect for it. So, guys, I hope I gave you a couple of ideas tonight. Next week, we are continuing this piece. I'm going to show you the color idea behind it. So this is not going to be one of my usual colorful pieces. This is going to be a little more subtle. It's going to have like a little bit of a grungy type of color scheme. On the bottom, around the bottom area, I'm going to do my personal rust color. Over here in Europe, we don't have the patina collection, so I'm going to do like a small area on the bottom area with the rust, how I make it. So you've got to watch that. That's great. I'm just doing it with the chalk mineral paints, and it's very easy to do. It's no big deal. And then we have from the color scheme, I do have Caviar, I do have Midnight Sky, I have Gravel Road in mind, I have French Linen in mind, and I do have Drop Cloth in mind. And just for lightening up some areas, I'm having Fluff. And this is going to be a little cloudy, you know, going from the dark into the light. You know, it's like no perfect blending, a little brush strokes. So this is going to be loads of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And on the sides, basically, at the end, we're probably going to do a stencil on there. But you know me, guys, when I do a piece, it basically develops when I'm doing it. I've got like a rough idea, and then I see if I am going to stick with it. Guys, I thank you so much for being with me tonight. I hope you like those colors. I do already. And I see you next Tuesday. I'll be on the Would You Bend page tomorrow, and on the Chalk Mineral Paint, Chalk Paint 101 on Thursday. So I hope to see you there also. Be very happy if you join me. If you have any questions, shoot me a message or put it in the comments, and I'll hopefully see you next week. And I say thank you so much for tuning in. Pop over to my page, leave me a like there, recommend me to your friends, and sprinkle this post. I highly appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much. And thank you, Dixie Belle, for having me on your page. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Huh. That doesn't work with the gloves. I have to take those off. Bye.